What's up, Zombie Slayers? This is KJ48, and welcome back to my 7 Days to Die single player Let's Play. This is episode 21, and it is nighttime. It has just turned nighttime. I was back at the other base, or my new base, setting up some things that I want to do. Now, I've had some people exclaim very loudly that they wanted to see what I do at night. I'm not going to show this often, but I think for one video, here and there, sure, why not? So what we're doing right now is we are throwing stone into the forge because we're still making cement. We also want to make some more forged iron because we're using forged iron to make barbed wire. We're gonna buff up the defense around this base at some point before day 21 because this base is gonna be a little bit weak for the day. Well, I don't know how weak it's gonna be. I just want to bolster it a little bit. I'm not gonna go too crazy, but I want to bolster it a bit. And we are making bacon and eggs and grilled meat. We also made some goldenrod tea. We're going to put that stuff away in our supply chest. I mean, this is what I do at night, guys. So leave me in the comments. Do you want to see more of this? I mean, I'm not going to show a lot of this because I know that not a lot of people want to see this. But, you know, if you want to see some of it, I can show you some of it. Why not, right? I'm here to make videos you guys want to see, so. Alright, so right now I'm just taking out some more coal and potassium nitrate to craft gunpowder throughout the night. As you can see right here, I'm also making barbed wire. I accidentally made 46 cobblestone frames. I meant to make regular frames, so oopsie. We'll put that up here. What do I need to take back to the new base? Honestly, not too much. I've pretty much got everything there I need. So we're gonna just kind of put some of this stuff away. I don't like where that jar went. I want it down here. There we go. And, what else am I going to need for that new base? Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to figure out what I want to make stuff out of in that new base. Now, the wall that is going to be surrounding the entire base is going to be above a pit. I mentioned this, it's not going to get hurt. The bottom part of it's going to be reinforced concrete. There's no way around that. It's going to be reinforced concrete pillars, just like I did above this base. But the wall above that, I'm trying to think what I want to make that out of, and I think I'm going to make that out of cobblestone or flagstone. Is flagstone cheaper than cobblestone? Flagstone is 3 cobblestone rocks, and I'm pretty sure flagstone's cheaper than cobblestone. So, because cobblestone takes at least 4 per upgrade, and with cobblestone you actually have to make like frames and put them down. So I think I'm going to make the top out of flagstone rocks, and what I'm going to do is on every corner of the base, let's say those are the 4 corners of the base, I'm going to put reinforced concrete going all the way up to the top of the wall, but only it's because of the torch, but only because only on the corners. And then all of the wall in between is going to be cobblestone or flagstone. So I'll put reinforced concrete on the corners going all the way up to the top of the wall, and then fill it in on the inside with flagstone. And I think that'll look pretty cool. Ooh, you know what? I wonder if I can make it look like a castle. Oh, I can't with flagstone because it doesn't have any half blocks. What does have half blocks? Just concrete, that's it? I can make it out of concrete. It's gonna be expensive though. Let's take a look through some of these blocks, because there's certain blocks that are half blocks and they're called half blocks, but then I think there's half blocks that are called something else, aren't there? I think there are. Pretty sure there are, although I'm not seeing any. I might be missing them, but I don't think I'm seeing any. Let's take a look in here. Let's take a look in the forge. No? No, I don't see any in the forge. Is the concrete block the only one that's a half block? Or am I missing something? Because with the concrete block, if I want to make the whole thing out of concrete, I can put the half block on top. Well, I can make it look like castles without putting the half block on top. I can put other blocks on top. I'm trying to see how I want to do it. I'm building it in my mind. So the corners could be... Hold on, let's get rid of this wood. It's in the way. The corners will be reinforced concrete, like so. That'll be a corner. And here, watch. This will be a corner. Here, let's do it right here. Corner. corner. And then everything in between will be flagstone. And then, so that'll be all flagstone, flagstone, flagstone. And then up here, I'll do flagstone, flagstone, flagstone. And you see how that'll look like a castle wall on top? I could do that. I can do that. I think it'll look pretty good. All right, so we need flagstone, basically. We're going to need cobblestone rocks, which means we're going to need clay. We're going to need a lot of cobblestone rocks, actually. So let's go ahead and make cobblestone. Wait, you don't make them in there? Oh, crap. I already put all my, damn it. I already put all my clay in the forge. You can take the clay out of the forge. Well, I've already used it, so I needed it. I'll just farm some clay off camera. Let's make some more cement. And let's take this and let's make more barbed wire. We're going to need a lot of this barbed wire because I'm going to use it for all my bases. So, not only this base, but my future base. Barbed wire is some really, really cool stuff. Let's do this. There we go. Okay, so now I need to figure out what I'm going to make my... Okay, now my main base, the part where I showed you where my bedroom and stuff is going to be wood. But behind that is going to be a place for forges and campfires, and that needs to be made out of some kind of stone. I think I'm going to make that out of brick, which means I'm going to need more clay. Thank God I'm building on top of clay, right? So what should we make it out of, brick or brick paver? We used both last season. I could use decayed brick. But why would I want to use decayed brick when I could use real brick? I mean, decayed brick is just uglier. Or I could just use brick paver for the whole thing. Is there anything else I can use? I could use concrete. But concrete's expensive. And I've used a lot. I'm starting to run out of materials that I haven't used. That's the problem. Let's see what we got in here. Well, we don't need wood. I don't want to do metal. Metal's expensive, and it doesn't make sense to make a forge room out of metal because it's just going to make the metal hot. Adobe is... I kind of feel like Adobe's more for housing, but I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe you could use it for that kind of stuff. But I don't want to use Adobe. I think I'm going to use brick. I'm going to use brick paver. I'm going to use brick paver. Okay. So let's favorite that. What do we need for that? Yeah, we need clay. So, yeah, we're going to need a lot of clay and a lot of stone for sure. Alright, so now that we've got that taken care of, I'm going to go mine. And this is what I do during the night, guys. Like, I know I'm just talking, but this is what I'm thinking about during the night. I'm thinking about what I want to make out of what. So, now that I've got that all situated in my brain, let's get on over here. And this is my mine. You haven't seen my mine in a while, have you? This is my mine. I'm trying to keep my mine somewhat organized. So now when I start digging down deep, I kind of put like ways to go down there. And I'm gonna, you know what? Let's get some ladders, because I actually want to start putting ladders going down there too. When I was mining like last season, a couple people were like, "Man, looking at your mine is just like, it's crazy because half the time I don't even know if I'm looking up or down or left or right. Like, well, I know if I'm looking left or right, but excuse me, a lot of times I don't know if I'm looking up or down because it's really just weird." So I thought I had ladders back here, but I guess not. So let's make about 35 ladders. Stop that. Stop that. Gunpowder. Something's going on up top, by the way. I can hear it. Normally I would just let my spikes take care of it, but there's corn. Oh, wow. I wonder if they spawned inside my house. Oh my god, what the hell? Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. Like, they spawned in this corner. There's no way they... Unless they spawned on the roof, but still, that's such a small area. You know what might have happened? Screamers can spawn zombies in your house. But the screamer has to detect you. I don't think I got detected. Unless maybe I ate food at the wrong time. I don't hear any screamers, though. Alright, well. At least you guys... At least the night I decided to record, or, you know, is a somewhat exciting night. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened here. So much for putting... Okay, so everyone keeps telling me, oh, put down a bedroll. That stops spawns. Well, that's not true. That's simply not true. Alright, we don't need this on us. Oh, shoot, your legs. Oh, your head. There must be screamers out there. There's got to be screamers out there. I'm not... By the way, what you're hearing screaming is not a screamer. It's a spider zombie. The hell are you going? Okay, so this is obviously the Night 17 horde. Like, what the hell? Jesus. This is some crazy shiznit. I forgot I had this stash up here. Is there anything interesting in there? Nah, not really. Whoop. I'm right here, bro. Come get me. Come at me. And before you're wondering if I left my thingies up there, no, I didn't. Although, they might be able to make the jump, maybe. I don't know. I don't think all 4 of them made it, though. I think they spawned inside. Damn, die already, dude. You're freaking lost. Give it up. Man, what a pain in the ass. I don't know, guys. That was pretty suck. I don't understand. Maybe I should put down player-made blocks. A lot of people say, put down player-made blocks. Yeah, I mean, maybe, but... I was also told to put down my bedroll, and that's supposed to work, and it doesn't, so... I'm not convinced player-made blocks are going to work either. Although, I'll put them down. I'm just not going to do it now, because I don't want to dig out all that asphalt on video. It'd be, like, boring. Where was I down here? Oh yeah, I came back to make ladders, and now I'm going to go mine. Okay. Oh, boy. So let me know, guys. Do you like this nighttime stuff or what? I feel like... I mean, that was a more exciting nighttime than most. But most of the time, I don't really see any point to showing this stuff. I really don't. I just figured some people mentioned it, and I was like, well, let me show them just so they know that they're not missing anything. Alright, I want a drop-off chest over here. I'm sick of going all the way over there. Barbed wire. Gun. Powder. What's my gunsmithing skill at? I haven't heard it in a while. Oh, it's 92. Cool. That means I'll be able to repair my guns soon. Okay. There we go. Drop. Come on. Come on, Cage. Hurry up. Faster. Faster! Alright. What I wanted the ladders for is right here. Okay. Alright, so now we have a way up. So now we can dig through here with very little problem. And it won't confuse anybody. It's a lot more of an interesting mining system way. I mean, you don't get this stuff nearly as fast, but still, it keeps your mind organized. Alright guys, you know what? It's time to go back to the main base. So, well, our new base, I should say. So let's take the stuff we're going to need. We're going to need these, I want to plant them. We're going to need those, I want to plant them. We're going to need this, and that's probably it. So I'll drop some stuff off here really quickly. I'm not going to take a lot of time doing inventory management. And then we are going to go back to the base. Okay, we're at the town, and I have every intention of just making a beeline right for the base and start building. But you know what? I need gas, and there's gas here, so let's get some gas while we're here, right? These guys have been known to beat on these gas containers until they explode. And well, they're basically oil barrels. Well, it's just gas, but, you know, whatever. And you could turn them into gas, like quite a bit of gas. So, and I am actually running low on gas, so. Later. Later, Gator. Alright, I think I have everything pretty much on my base planned out. Most of it's laid down. I have some other stuff in my head. And I want to start, the first thing I want to actually build, like actually start building, is the mine. And it's going to be a slanted mine. It's going to go down on a slant because I want to drive my mini bike down into there. So we'll see about that. Alrighty, there we go. Here we are. We'll leave that deer alone. I've got more important things to do. So this is going to be the storage area. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to storage boxes here. I might just stack them on top of each other because there's not a lot of room there. So yeah, I might just do that. Or I could like do it a different way and then put clothes over here. Like whenever I do clothes, I always like use lockers for the clothes. So maybe I could put the lockers over here for clothes and maybe put gun safes over here for guns, and then yeah, maybe something like that. We'll see. And then you're gonna come through here. This is going to be like a little entranceway. This is going to be made out of stone. And then this is going to be where the forges are going to be. 3 forges on this side, 3 forges on this side. If you go over here and come through here, it's going to be the same exact setup, except it's going to be campfires. Although, that's not going to work on that side. Crap, I didn't even think about that. Damn it, let me think. Give me a sec. Okay, I didn't like the way this thing was coming out, so I had to take it apart and do it all over. I'm going to give you a quick tour, although it's kind of almost the same. So you come right here through the entrance. Alright, nice little entrance here. You come into this main hall thing. It's, again, there's not much to it. I'm actually going to probably enclose most of it. Although, I still like the idea of having a shooting gallery coming through here. So maybe I'll still leave that open to my bedroom. And then you come into the main area, which is going to be all my storage things right here. Okay? Over here is my bedroom. Kind of pretty much the same. And then over here is going to be all my forges and campfires. Forges on the left, campfires on the right, or vice versa. I'm not really sure. And I'm probably going to leave this open. Maybe I'll do some kind of interesting open thing. I like the idea of the forges being open. I don't think you'd be doing a lot of forging inside. I'm still going to do the ventilation thing with the pipes for extra ventilation, but I'm also going to leave it open. I've never left my forge room open. I think it's a pretty cool idea, and maybe I can make it look pretty cool. So my next step is to figure out where I'm going to be digging down. And it's going to be right here. It's perfect because I do have a lot of clay right here, which is nice. And this is where I'm going to be digging down 25 blocks. People ask me why I dig down 25 blocks. I don't know if there is like a thing in this game at 25 blocks that gives you like that makes it so like that's where all the best ores are. I don't know if that's where the best ores are. I have been told to dig down 25 blocks. So I do. And when I do, I usually have good luck. So if nothing else, it's just a luck thing for me. I don't know if it really does anything, to be honest. And I think this is a pretty good spot to start. Yeah, this is a good spot to start. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. That can come out. Well, you know what? I should really do the forge room before I do anything more, because this entrance might be pretty interesting. I think we'll be okay. I'm thinking about putting maybe some half blocks here, or are there any like gates or something? I don't know. I'm gonna do something, but I think this is still a good spot to begin. Although I want to be able to drive my mini bike in there, so let's start right here. And it is going to be 3 wide the whole way down, although I'm not gonna do 3 wide right now. I'm just gonna go down because I want to be able to stay here during the night, you know. Okay, we should put some. Now, what do I want to use for blocks? I'm thinking wood steps should probably be cool, or wood slopes. What kind of ramps can you make? So you can make cobblestone ramps, kind of expensive. Metal ramps will look like crap and they're expensive. Adobe, meh. Flagstone? Maybe we'll do the ramp with flagstone. That could be cool. So let's start digging down here. And maybe one more day we could probably start staying here during the night. You know, dig underneath, especially if we find some veins under here. Although we don't have any kind of spikes or any kind of defense at all up top. The idea is that I'm going to dig down, probably turn around. I want my forges to be right in the middle of my base. Because the idea of having my forges right in the middle of my base is because when screamers spawn because of your forge, they spawn in a circle around your forge. They don't spawn right on your forge. They spawn out here somewhere. And then they make their way towards your forge. So if you dig like away from your base, and like let's say I would dig underground, and I'd like, you know, come over to here and put my forges right here, thinking, oh, screamers will be here. It's outside of my base. They'll just go to the forge. Wrong. The screamers will spawn in a circle around your forges, and they will spawn inside your base. It's happened to me. It happened to me 2 seasons ago. Now, if you go way far around like let's say you go underground, you go all the way over here. And you make all your forges underground over here. Maybe you use a mini bike underground. That's the best setup. It really is. I'm not going to do that, though. I kind of like the excitement the screamers bring. Plus, this would be a lot of boring, arduous, pain-in-the-ass work, which I don't really want to do. Because it would just be off camera. And honestly, I probably don't have the time anyway. But honestly, if you wanted to make the ultimate base, you know, where you don't have to worry about screamers, you know, you're not doing a Let's Play and you don't care about excitement, you would make your, you know, underground tunnel over here somewhere. Make the forges, because they're going to spawn in a circle around the forges, but you'll be far enough away from your base. But you know what, guys? Let's get some screamers in here. Who cares? We need some excitement. You know, most of the time, people complain that my defenses are too good, so whatever. Let's get some screamers, and I don't care. The only thing I don't like about screamers is they spawn hordes inside your base. Like when I was aggravated earlier today, you know, because there was zombies spawning in my base, that could have been screamers, and that's a known game mechanic. I don't think they're going to change it. So, alright, so let's make sure we're right in the middle now. I'm going to put some wood down because I want to make sure I keep exactly digging out where I want to. But again, I'm going to use cobblestone ramps probably. Alright, looks pretty good. So the base is pretty much built. It's not built, but the planning phase is done, and that's honestly the part I hate the most. I like to build it. When I'm not sure where I want to do things and things don't line up properly, it kind of sucks. I'm glad we're done with the planning phase. There's still a couple things we're going to have to make decisions for at a later date, but I'm not really worried about that. And I'll tell you right now, Alpha 15 is not coming out till... Now, I don't know anything. I don't talk to the Fun Pimps. But with my own guess, my own feeling of seeing the way they do updates, I don't think we're going to see Alpha 15 before September. So, I could be wrong. You know, wouldn't be the first time, but it's just kind of the way I see it. I should also start leveling up my tools. What is my toolsmithing? Or my, not my toolsmithing, but my mining skill. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah. I think I'm going to work tomorrow night to get my tools up. Because I really need to, I need to be able to dig stone in one shot. I'll be able to, if I can get my tools around 450, the mid blue range, I'll be able to hit stone in one shot. And that will be so sweet. Hope this base makes sense to you guys. When I was explaining it to you guys a couple videos ago, like I kind of got the feeling nobody knew what the hell I was talking about. I tried to explain it, but I guess it's hard sometimes, so gonna be a pretty cool base. It's gonna be a lot different than what I did last season. So, oh. All right, guys. we're going to call this one here. That is going to be it for episode 21. We'll see you next time for episode 22. Till then, take it easy.